Good evening. I am pretty exhilarated today because I've just finished with a wonderful session with the IT industry, and I had about 350 employees joining in, and we talked about motivation. So two aspects of what is it that keeps employees engaged and motivated is what I'd like to discuss with you. The first is that imagine that these are magic spectacles and they have the lens of capability. So if a boss were to wear it and view his employee with the lens of capability, it makes all the difference. So even a person who is a slacker, who's a low performer, but if you tell that person that, if you broaden his field of vision and if you say that I have faith in you and I know that you will do really well, the person can change. And the second thing that really motivates the person is the sweetness of reward. So if like me, you like chocolate, okay, you will understand how rewards encourage you to change and achieve your desired outcome. So if a boss has to reprimand his employee, we recommend that you criticize privately, but you praise publicly. So if you do have to pull up your employee, please go into the private breakout room and have a conversation with your employee. So last year in December, there was a international solution-focused conference in Kerala, and Dr. Adam Froer, who is one of the renowned experts in the field of brief therapy, was presenting a paper. And he said that for any kind of goal attainment, for any kind of motivation, rewards play a very important role. And there was an experiment which was done for the build and broaden theory. So there was an experiment group, there was a control group. So the group that came in, there was one group which were given sweets in a plastic transparent bag with a very pretty ribbon. And when they entered, they were very warmly greeted and they were given that chocolate. The second group was kind of just ignored and there was no reward, no gift that was given to them. And then they had to sit in front of the computer screen and there were a whole lot of tiny little images on the screen, and they had to identify just one object like a tree or a red car or something like that. Ladies and gentlemen, the surprising part was that the reward group was fabulous in their focus, and they just looked at the screen and said, there is the tree or there is the car. But the group which had not been rewarded, the experimental group kind of, was confused and looked around and floundered and did not do well in the task. So rewards are very important in order to flourish and do really, really well. So I wish each one of you be surrounded by people who love you and have very sweet words for you. Thank you for listening to me.